What up, people of the world? Special Caesar here, coming at you with more sweet video game action. Welcome back to our Wildermyth Campaign 3 playthrough. Prince of Moths, eh? We just finished Chapter 4. This is the ending of Chapter 4. We were halfway through it when we ran out of time at the end of the last episode, so now we carry on. The corridors sigh, a draft of air flowing through them that billows cobwebs, blows bitter, inky smells out the cracks and windows. Door up here. This place isn't so bad, is it? It's quiet, tucked away. The crumbling shoulders of the keep seem to sag a little deeper. A chasm in the ground drops to a barely seen basement floor. They slide past, tickling free fragments that spill down and shatter in darkness. Come to stand before a waxy door. Kind of has a strangely pristine look to it. Bit cleaner and sturdier than everything else, huh? The whole wall just fades as they speak those words. The illusionary effect's pretty intriguing. The quiet chamber lies beyond, peaceful and abandoned. If you're here, say something. Mothman? Mothman? No need to quack quite so loudly, ducky. And before you do start lecturing me, you look bad. It's alright, it's over now. Is it really? How lucky. I will now expend the remainder of my power to shield us from her sight. In exchange, kindly take me away from this place. By her sight, he means Aethys is watching us. The signatures of all uncautious life are exposed to her inner eye. She could dream of us, maybe a better way to express it. Feel free to look away. A gloomy cloud gathers around the Mothman. Grows. Cosmic black covers all but the points of his eyes. Twisting, wisping stars wander like lost bees. And then they all blink in the ordinary dim of the castle room. It is done. Is it? So we are safe? Going pinionless for foot, we may remain obscured. Then it's time to start walking, isn't it? Indeed, I suspect she shall peel the place apart under cloak, and while our fortunes hold, let us be away. You led us on wide-ranging chase. Why not come to us, or hide your presence from them entirely, like you say you're doing now? Questions, yes. Don't fall down here. Would you believe I have been so deeply fatigued I could scarce assemble any clear idea of where I was or how I could find you? 6 years I have fled, a moth in a forge, unable to land long, stumbling and flitting away from heat and animals. A regular rabbit might have run himself raw, but no, I am cleverer and more winged than that. I stayed only as far from her grasp as was necessary. And then, wandering terror-fracked, I at last found one unguarded glimmer scene. One gap was all I needed. Slipped through, but summoned no better inspiration than to send up a flare and hope my bird swooped in. You were hunted, so you left us assurance of your identity, and you left that glimmer scene behind. Yes, a summer house from long ago, that was where I thought I needed to go next. Some places stay fixed in the mind. I knew I would not have long there before they followed. From what you told me, you were quite close as well. I am sorry, I was fighting senselessness. But you changed your strategy. You knew where you were going next. Indeed, I left you a map and I went home. It was prettier when I was a child, gallivanting through the corridors, climbing columns and bookcases and sneaking into small spaces to read. Memories still put me there, dreams, home is the naturalist place to end up. But does that mean, yes, I am a prince? Okay. It was a long time ago. A long buried time. My advice to you, dear bird, do not outlive all you have loved. Your idle talents will turn to mischief, and your mischief will damage those with something still to treasure. In any case, I do not merely seek asylum, but also am here to give warning. Your Aethys, your Eluna, she will ruin this world if she is not stopped. The delicate caveat is stopping her may be impossible. Her powers are beyond mine, and her body is beyond death. Can I ask, maybe we could just talk it out, make peace with her? Present company excluded. She hasn't decided to hurt anyone, right? You could say we've all given her a reason. Perhaps an appeal would work, but I would strongly urge you to have a second plan. You will not face her twice. From what I am given to understand of her aims, she intends to remake the animal, the human animal, in the image of herself. We saw the beginning of that work already. She will evoke a great change in the blood of all our kind, across this and all yonderings. But what does that even mean? Is that something she can do? And also, like, how do you presume to know? Sorry, but we're supposed to believe she told you her plan? She told me a plan. She is a thoughtful one, and she tried to make me see. We both contain immensities, and smallnesses, and hypocrisies. Some more than others, yes, but they are the things we never would have comprehended left alone. Tell me it's not your story as well. I only ever saw flames, flaws, weaknesses in myself. Now I know those were doors waiting to be unlocked. You shouldn't be fighting me, you should be at my side helping it happen. You certainly have no obligation to credit my story. Her goals sound sort of benevolent though, don't they? In her future, it is the gifted like her, and perhaps the mystics and potential mystics among you. They inherit the world. Everyone else will fade into poor, violent sorrowers like those who have been forced to put down. That divide does not make her happy, but it will not make her stop. I am sorry, I'm still quite exhausted. A big gloomy hole is what I need. No protection will keep her off us and forever. Thank you deeply for sheltering me, and if I must go, I draw her ire off your necks. I will blithely go. If you intend to fight her, you will have my aid. Good night. The Mothman makes for the basement, where he's pushed together a musty dark nest he likes. Okay. He seems different. More serious. Nothing can kill her, did he say? Nothing will keep her at bay. Didn't do a good job of leaving us with hope. It's that impossible riddle. Who can joust with lightning and slay the storm? Answers rarely leap to frantic fingers. A season of searching rakes by before one curious half-remembered page flutters through the rooms of Tilgar's mind to drape himself on his consciousness. Victory! Winter has passed. We got a load of ingots, we got a load of stuff, excellent. Yeah, get rid of all them cards. Get rid of all them cards. As winter gives way to spring, harrowed and hurried as she was that season, Lesaria never felt warmer or more prone to spontaneous laughter. Among the whole company, a quiet eagerness for life softly burned. Who could say how many more days there'd be? Okay, Greenhorn Warrior. Shield share. Yeah, we want that. Sheds 2 of the foe's armor with her weapon. Fire leg, he gets increased warding. Yeah, why not? What does he get? Oh, he was lamed. His leg was lamed, wasn't he? Wolf leg, right. He gets increased speed and reduced block. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, she gets another leg. Passive. Yes, very cool. Okay, she's max level. She's not, but I don't particularly care about her. This dude has max armor. Oh, this chick needs armor as well, doesn't she? Yeah, have more armor than speed. Maybe 2 speed, yeah, have that. You can have this. Yeah. We definitely want that. Refunding an action point would be sweet. You can get the heaviest armor. I don't care about you actually. You're not even in my. You're just random random people I've got now. Yeah. Can we upgrade this to a rank 3? We can. 1 extra damage, 1 extra stun damage. Yeah, do that. Cool, all good. We're out of ingots, so we probably can't do anything else. Wind makes a puppet show of the woods and wheatgrass, the smells of spring. I've started to associate them with a journey. By the sound of it, we're leaving today. I think that's wise. Didn't trust you much that night you first wandered into our camp. Funny thinking back, isn't it? We've always been through since. Thump. Lysaria, they in here? In the case, we cannot find it quickly enough, but I agree that is a risk we may have to run. How early were you all up? Never went to bed. I do not require sleep. I feel like I overslept. Hilarious. 3 different responses. Well, anyway, we took the wood path and picked up some kindling. Sounded like you had travel plans. Yeah, I think we're heading out to remember this book, Lysaria, the Kioran one. Funny how fate weaves things in. My little sister finally did translate it all. Didn't think it had much use though. We kind of forgot about it. This past winter I found myself thinking about a particular passage, not one of the illustrated entries, but one of the messy scrawled accounts in the back. Here, you read it. Start where my thumb was. You don't have a thumb. The binding words were wrung from our throats, our lungs were leached of air. But when, Asdurmain it's pronounced, Kioran name, person's name. Right, when Asdamorum shook me and my fearing eyelids lifted, she was smiling, and the thing was done. Blasted into the founding stone, the runic script of our untwined souls, smoky words that would elude even the most dream-fluent and wishing-wise, and any who did not share my blood or my wife's, so the seal was made sure. Thereafter a tower did we raise, our tower of locks. From within no being could go without, and from without no being within, save when by our will the door were unbarred. Lysaria lets the old Kioran book softly close. I mean, so they built a tower that could keep anything in and anything out, right? How crafty. I think Tilgar and them are thinking we find the place and trap Ekthys inside, or is that wrong? My knowledge of old Kior's descent, and the Mothman too, he says it's possible. Accepted history has it that the ancient Kiorans engaged in a centuries-long struggle with the Thrixil. Most theorize that is what ended Kioran civilization. We learned such things growing up, though Thrixil was only a monster from the rhymes. But wait, really, that's our plan? Lock her up in some fancy magic prison? Being honest, it is a long, almost target-blind shot, but time ebbs, and I doubt we can protect our presence if we stay here. Problem is, we don't know where it is, or if it works, or how we open it, or how we coax her inside, or if it even exists in the first place. What I know is that we stand no chance of winning a direct duel. I also know that Kioran records are lauded for their accuracy, and when this story struck my ear, I could not help feeling it had the ring of truth, and the familiarity of a well-trod tale forgotten. I believe it is out there, this tower of locks, and my beliefs are as good as your certainties, little birds. That's quite a claim. I am quite a Mothman. Hilarious. A bulging gust tries to bust the window. Alright, well, let's be on the road then. Almost luck, maybe, that we haven't had long to get used to our beds. They depart before noon, seeking rumour and riddles key, travelling always with protective shrouds cast round. But any night's wind feels like it might rip away their fortunes. The shadows deepen. Locate the Tower of Locks. Okay. Everyone's in different places. Oh, we've got another recruit opportunity here. We really don't need any more recruits. We've got so many. So we come here to do these two. We come across this bridge to do these four. And we come here to do this one, this one, this one, this one. And somewhere along the way we'll locate the Tower of Locks. Let's go here first then. Gather everyone. Before the ambushes start, let's get everyone together on the same plot. Travel together always. Arrived at Longfield, dismissed. Right, good. I really don't need another recruit. I've got 2 teams of 5, that's more than enough. Right, let's do this battle. Pebbles and prayers. Grabbing a few more mushrooms? Oh no. I was looking for a decent feather. For a passing fancy, it's not important. I don't know what you do in your sex life. I won't laugh if that's what you're thinking. We snag what little bits of comfort we can in a world gone gory. Some people pray to gods, some carry totems and talismans, and at the edge of battle sometimes I like to make my own little appeals to fate. Have you always done this? When it feels like the right time. Aha! First I gather the bits, gotta have the bits. A feather for speed, a pebble for strength, and a bit of moss for wisdom. What does moss have to do with wisdom? You know of something that would fit better? Fair. Then I sort of short appeal for each person. They don't need to hear it themselves, it would only put them on the spot, start them overthinking. But I feel better having spoken it to the forest. The forest may not take suggestions, but you plant the seed, just in case anything out there is in listening mood. Satisfied with the recently pocketed feather, Liebeld heads back towards the camp. Hey, let me join in. 34%, no, we're not going to bother. Sounds kind of personal, let's just leave it at that. I'll leave you to it, some moments just for ourselves. Shrug. I think it's a very nice thing to do though, not everybody will put in the thoughts. I'll tell the forest as much tonight, tell it Liebeld is the real deal, and that you do well to listen to you. Hope I haven't created a ritual obligation for you now too. Nah. Only when it feels like the right time. All here has a +1 armor rewarding. Piece of cake. He dodged. Of course he dodged. Definitely weakening their ranks. Yeah, look at how much movement she has now because she got wolf calls. That wolf call is actually incredibly good at this stage. Wasn't that useful before, but now it's really useful. He just needs Rogue now. He'd be such a beast. Don't know why he hasn't been given it yet. It's really annoying. Oh, dodge. 9% dodge. She just needs to score a kill every single round and it keeps their speed up by 2. Everyone's speed up by 2. It's quite a lot more score. She just needs multiple attacks. There we go, wolf calls. She just needs multiple attacks and she can beat it. He's hiding from us, he's terrified. We're so beastly, he's terrified to engage with us, so he's hiding up behind here. Pansy. Tier 3 swords. Yeah, she's our next tank, so she can have it. Not that we need another tank if this girl never ages. I need to check her age in just a moment and see if she's still the same age as she was before. None of these guys seem to be aging particularly quick like they did in the first campaign. It's really good. We've just got like this solid group of ridiculously powerful heroes. Nights, troubled sleep. Nights fallen before the last Rixel lies still. It's a short but weary trek to camp for the tigers of the stars eternal. Can we bring our camping gear to the fight next time? Then I can guard the camp stuff with the rest of you fights. While the others divvy up the last night's leftovers, Albeth heads straight to bed. Good night, gang. A few hours respite from Vay's insanity or nanity. Vay's insanity. Her body drops, the day's toil left in every ligament, until at last she falls asleep. Troubles melt like honey flakes. Welcome. Your Roman self nourishes me. Your Roman nourishes me. No, my soap, right? Vay hates it, but I make it myself. Speaking of Vay, looks like she is still guarding the tent. Guarding. I bet she's sneaking away for a midnight rendezvous. Is she in trouble? Got something against Albeth? Get in line. Glare all you want, I'm not letting you through. Hey, wait, why is she moving so slow? Why can't I? Albert holds up. They? Yeah, what are you shouting for? Oh, I dreamt, a dream is what I guess it was, the kind that feels realer than waking. Right, well, make yourself useful, I want griddle cakes. Vey, would you really throw your life in front of mine? +5 potency. I need to use her armor sample. Cool. Okay, that makes her arm more powerful. So let's just check her. Shadow arm right. Action harvest 10 to 12 magic damage with 2 range. That's so powerful. And she gets 3 health from it as well. She gets +1 speed from being shadowed. She is such a beast now. Why are you two in there? Almost to rainy day stack, aren't we? Let me just check my eyeball. My eyeball says if we climb that rock hill, it'll be able to tell us more. Huff huff, atop the highest hill, huff huff. That was phew, steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view though, I'll say that. Ooh, something's... Oh, you've seen this before. Loba, this isn't safe. Oh, Eyeball, you've done it again. I just hate it when he talks to his eyeball. Come on, Loba, let's leave it alone. Let's head down. Let's hatch it or call it breakfast. 47%? Nah, let's just head down. It's not worth the risk. 47%. No Eyeball, slay your sullen floods. No one's laughing like that. They pick their way down, and not a moment too soon. Caw-caw! Up in the nest, the mother eagle lights for a moment but does not settle. Ooh, she's massive. Definitely a crag eagle. It's coming this way. Slash. Whoosh. Alright, yeah, that was pretty close. Albeth, you alright? Just fast enough, luckily. You? She's back on her nest, gave us a little warning swoosh. There's no reward for doing the right thing, but remember this feeling and... Ooh, catch it. String it on a cord. Oh, it's a feather. Eagle Feather Talisman. Health, ranged accuracy, and potency. We definitely want that on her. That's really nice for her. Health, ranged accuracy, and potency, so increased magic damage. Who cares about this, right? No one does. Whoa! Kill that bitch immediately. Nice, you got both of them. Take a legacy bruise. Actually, what does the leaf sword do? Nice. Grants 2 temporary health to the hero when he stunts. Gives a 10 block as well. That's really nice. What does Grimblade do? I can't remember what Grimblade does. Oh, Grimblade restores a health every time she gets a kill. So do I want 2 health points every time she criticals, or 1 health point back every time she scores a kill? This gives her more block as well. Let's go with this. That's really nice. That used her turn as well. These cheeky buggers. Great step. My paladin tank is so powerful. Right, please get rogue. No! +1 range with all attacks. Hobble to the enemy. Let's go with long range. He's rogue. Hunter armor tier 2. We've got tier 2 armor, so salvage it. Otherwise, sash. Oh, 0.7 potency. We either want that or she's already got it, so we want to play Lichkins. Increase damage on our artillery unit. So we need to go into Valewood next. Research complete. Spell breaks 3. Elkthorn Cloak. Melee accuracy and ranged accuracy. Give that to her. She has range, so she has increased chance of her shots hitting. And Ingenious South. Sash bonus damage 0.7. Who wants igneous sash even? She's already got that. This guy, I suppose we put it on this guy. Bonus damage, nothing else to go on him. Yarp. Let's go, let's attack them. The low road. The Thwixel shouldn't be too much further ahead of us. I could have sworn they went this way. They did, look, behind these rocks. What have you found, Lysaria? Tunnels buried deep into the earth. Should we check them out? Let's take the battle to them. Down we go. Let's not be hasty. We can lay a trap and wait for them here to emerge. Let's do 100%. Hurry, who knows when they'll get back. This is a cowardly way to engage our foes. It's called strategy, love. You know, even Ragan the Rager was known to set traps for his enemy, and he's still remembered as one of the greatest heroes that ever lived. Aye, you're right, let's get started. Working together, they fashion a trap from nearby saplings. Now we cover it with fallen leaves. I hear something. Everyone hide. They quickly dug behind the rocks, the sound of chittering growing even louder. The insectoid creatures emerged from the earth, spindly legs clawing them to sunlight, and then sprung! It worked! Yes, but it won't hold them for long. We have the advantage. Attack! They wasn't damaged by 2. Nice. It's a good start to the battle. Let me see another one. Oh, it's this one here. Oh, I can't get behind the door for some reason. Take a hit. Shield, we salvage that from ingots. Sun cello stash, stun charms. Research complete. We get the items. What items do we get? Tiger Shard Belt, melee accuracy and ranged accuracy, very good. This guy can have it. Have ranged accuracy. Mountain Mischief. A twisting path takes them up to the high hills and finally into the company of the local peaks. Breathe that in. Mountain Air. It quiets the heart, doesn't it? I wish it wouldn't. Don't tell me I set you off. You know what I mean. Just the wild virgin wind in your lungs reminds you what a wondrous world we still live in. For 20 paces, the only sound is the scrape of the feet on rough granite. Here's something. Do you know where we're going? The way forks. One path leads higher to the top of the precarious cliffside. The other path curves downwards under the shadow of the high rocks. I think I may see some wreckage down here. Might be salvageable. Looks like a cottage. Let's take a look at the cottage. I don't want to salvage some rubbish. There could be something good in the cottage. See any people, chimney smoke? They might be out and about. Slender walking here. The path sticks narrow to the turnings of the mountain. They climb and cross along the wind-carved rock. I can see why you'd settle on a peak, just a peak like this. Quiet, astir, yes, but also beautiful. Air's thin. Earth wouldn't mind a break. My legs are killing me. Death by legs? I hear it's a brutal way to go. I've heard of worse. Pipe down, you doofs. This is someone's hermitage. Hello, anyone at home? This neatly piled cabin smells like sweet grass. Its lacquered logs look strong, well tended. The distant hawk speaks up. Besides bird and wind, there's only silence. The Sarah stoops through. Is there any... Oh. Fancy morning, would you like pork rust with your tea, or are you a coffee woman? Griddle cakes aplenty. Aromas of sizzling pork rust, hot oil and floral tea sing in the nose. These cabin walls enclose a cosy lived-in left. One, chairs and root stools around a rose table are a space for hungry company. Can always make griddle cakes aplenty. Those saying otherwise are spewing slander. Little spew some slander slugs. Okay. I'll have a... Wait, sorry, who are you? We were just passing by the... Me? Who am I? With no intention of intruding. They call me... the Witch of the Mountain. She throws a sack of flour over her shoulder, but I'm alright with Lauren. Middling is what I was born with. I'm a mischief maker mostly. I guess my head who says that clear enough. Anyway, mischief's not all that I make. Famously, I also make wonderful golden brown griddle cakes. For those who solved my Thrizzy Bugnid puzzle. The Thrizzy Bugnid puzzle is about to commence. Okay. "91-year-old mystic. Kill all the enemies." So, she betrayed us. Fuck it, what hell is it? Just go all out. Stop firing! Well, killed her instantaneously, that's what she gets. Don't make us do it, because we will. It makes it super silly when you can move across the entire bloody map. Putting up some massive numbers here. Tank can go and pin this guy in. Do exactly what the tank's supposed to do. Remember when you used to be scary? And all these enemies was really tough back at the start of the chapter, and people were dying and we were getting stuck. Oh wow, I didn't know it could do that. Stay distance super beastly. Just feels harsh at this point. Just eradicating them. It's like pest control. Guard, warrior armor tier 2. Yeah. Speed, the armor actually goes down, so we don't need that sound. Silverbark bracelet, block 5. Yeah, that's what it is. No, Wolfbark bracelet. Yeah, reduce her health, get a block up. Definitely. She doesn't need all that help. Lorien middling, Witch of the Mountain drops back against her furniture. Glumph, arc. You alright? But she pops back up. Oh, sorry, yeah, I wanted to give you a bit of an elongated victory thing. You've got all the crazy bugs and bugmates. Unscathed for the most part, though, aren't you? That feels anticlimactic. You're weird enough, not unexpected, that what did we even accomplish? Why, you've earned a sample of one of my mountain recipes, of course. You're the hungry one. Choose carefully from my waywardness. In my gross olive-hearted way, I've designed that each delicious delicagram deliver a different delight. +4 retirement age, +3 speed, +2 health. This area only. Yeah, give her extra health. Make her really beastly. While they eat an ordinary breakfast, Nessaria gobbles the fried pork rust. Lorien gives an account of how she ended up here. Persecuted, robbed, run out of 10 towns, she retreated to this high home where her frequent mischief would only bother those who blundered into her domain. At that point, aren't we all fair game? Here I splice my spirits with the elemental presences of hill, rock and tree. Here I never rest, for there are so many joys still left untried. And though I've slowed death, she never fully stops. O death, you dauntless dancer of mist, you darling, you dream. She goes on for a while yet. They bid the Witch of the Mountain goodbye. They take a swift way down by her direction. Mountain air, huh? Clearly you can get too much. Their dealings with the Witch of the Mountain don't go unmarked. The locals tell you sour stories about the tigers of the Stars Eternal and their deeds for years afterwards. Come on, we just got +2 health. That's all that matters. Legacy points -2. Okay. They need to improve their strategies after every fight. Cancel finish. So I just want to check this chick's age, and she's 47 years old, so she does age. She just ages slower, I think. But still, we've got a beastly powerful party. We have come up to the end of the hour, guys, so I'm going to wrap things up here for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching the stream. I do hugely appreciate it, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing. This has been an absolute blast. We're coming to the end of the chapter. We've just got a few more tiles to clear, and then that'll be it. This should be the whole map for this chapter, for this saga. And then we've just got one more saga to do, which will be a restart saga. We're not going to use any legacy characters at all, but I'm quite interested to see it. I think it's the Monarchs. No, we did the Monarchs on the mountain. I can't remember what it is, but it's the second one down. Anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out. And as always, stay classy.